guys, welcome back. Today I have a special guest here. It is my mother, and we are going to be sharing with you she is going to be sharing with you some of her favorite makeup products. So we will just start with your first thing, which is what?
My L'Oreal BB cream. It is in color light, and I really like how this goes on smooth, and it covers all the imperfections on my face. It smooths out all the wrinkles and any other things.
And any other things she doesn't want to look at.
Yeah.
But she likes to wear that with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. And why do you like that foundation?
Well, it covers really well, and it goes on really smooth. It's moisturizing at my age.
You don't like your skin to look dry?
My skin, I don't like it to feel dry or to look dry and real matty looking. So it just gives you a luminous feel and a luminous look.
Luminous glow, because especially in the wintertime when things tend to get really dry and parched. So, what kind of concealer do you like to use?
Well, first of all, I like, the concealer I like is the Smashbox, and it is in Fairly Light, and that I put underneath my eyes, and I like that. It evens out. But before, that, I like,
You like the dog hair attached to your hand?
No, before the concealer, I like putting on this under eye primer. It's more of a moisturizer. You put your eye cream on first, then you put this on, and then you put your concealer on, and that way you don't get it like in creases of where it's starting to wrinkle in underneath my eyes.
So you don't look like you have crepe paper under your
Right,
eyes.
that's right.
And this product really holds on and grabs onto the concealer, so it kind of acts like a glue, and it creates like a primer or a base between your eye cream, which if you use an eye cream that's really greasy or really moisturizing, sometimes, a concealer can just kind of slide away. This creates like a barrier and acts like a glue to really hold on the concealer. And of course, if you're wearing concealer, you want it to do its job, which is of course to conceal. So these two together really work well for people over 50 and people with, aging under eye areas. It's not going to settle or crease or be really cakey. It's not going to enhance what, you're trying to actually conceal. So what do you like next? Moving on to eyes.
On the eyes, a couple of things that I like are the color tattoos.
Specifically, she likes, this one's called Toughest Taupe. It's like a taupey gray color. And then you like the Barely Branded, which is that cream one. Mm-hmm. And the Bad to the Bronze, which is a really pretty brownish bronze color. You kind of like the more neutral colors. Yeah,
I use them as like a base. Almost like priming before your shadow. And the other thing I like is the Naked Basic palette. And it has all the mattes.
It's mostly matte. It does have one shade that's a little bit more shimmery, but that's nice for travel.
And I do put some of the colors on here, even over the Studio, because it adheres really well, and you can kind of just add color and keep blending it all in. And they work really well. This specifically does not come off until you take it off. And that's nice because it doesn't crease, it blends well, and it's there for how many hours ever you want it to be there. So.
Well, it says 24. I think it truly is 24 because sometimes you sleep in your makeup. And
yeah, I do.
It still is there in the morning.
And the other thing I like for when it comes to eyes is, for me, I don't have really long eyelashes, and
some are missing.
I find it difficult to even find them. So I am using this lash primer by Tarte, and it's like a white kind of creamy consistency, primer. And you put that on your eyelashes first, and then you do your mascara over it, and it is amazing. On little short eyelashes like mine, I can actually find them, and
It makes them more volume, gives you more volume,
Right.
it gives you more length because it's priming and grabbing your lashes so that when you go back in with your mascara, you kind of already have the volume and the length there. So this is a great helping product. I would say this is like one of your top 3 products. Like if you only could own 3 products,
I'm definitely
this
going
would
to
be one.
always use the primer. It just really works for me. And it makes it easier for me to even go over with my mascara to see where I'm going, should I say. Because obviously without my glasses, I need help. So, and then underneath the eyelash, I use this Maybelline Lash Discovery. And it has a finer brush. And
Tiny
so
brush.
it's very easy then to catch the lashes below your eye without getting it all over your eye like I used to do. So that's
So
just
it's a
like
small brush to
really
get in there.
nice in reasonably priced product. And for my upper lashes, this is one of my favorites. I've tried many, many mascaras all my life really. But this one, Peter Thomas Roth, has been one of my favorite ones.
Take the brush out. It's a plastic brush.
It's got a great brush on it. It just really catches my eyelashes really well.
The top of it is like tapered, and then the bottom of it has a little tiny spiky rubbery bristles. But because of the tapered
You can go this way.
bristles, towards the top of it, you can get into your inner eye without making like a mess. And then, but it still has the longer bristles towards the outside to grab the outside lashes. And she likes it because of, I think because of the brush. Mostly.
I like mostly because of the brush and the consistency. It's not clumpy. I've had it. It's not too wet. Yeah, it's just, it catches my eyelashes very well. I just really like it. It's just an amazing product.
How long would you say that lasts?
Oh, I've had this already a couple months, which is probably longer than they say to have, but
no, but that's good for
I really like it, and I still there's plenty in it. But because of the primer, it really helps. I don't use as much of this when I have the primer.
Because you've already got the length and the volume.
Right. So it's a great product.
Next
is I have a couple of blushes I like. I mean, there's probably the top ones that I like, and one of them is the Laura Geller blush.
Blush and Brighten blushes. These are baked blushes, so they actually start out as a cream product. You have to cover up the mirror here, we're going to blind everybody.
Oh.
They start out as a cream product, and they are then baked so that they turn into this really pretty consistency. They're very, very pigmented, and they blend really well.
And there's a glow to them. There's a shiny glow that makes your face just kind of glow. I like that look, kind of a not really even a shimmer. It's more just a nice soft glow. Makes you look real healthy in your skin. I just like it.
Well, all the blushes they have tons of different shades and colors mixed in with them. It's not like a monochromatic blush where it's just one particular shade. So in different lights, you can like get reflexive gold, reflexive pink, and some of them there's more purpley ones. There's some even with yellow in them. So they're really fun colors.
And another blush that I like is called Illamasqua, and it's more of a cream, which is really wonderful, really. It just, you don't hardly use any product. I do put it on with a brush.
A stippling brush.
And it's real easy to blend, so it has that, gives you a real natural glow. And of course, it comes in many different colors. This is a really pretty pink shade called Wade. Like, yeah. So.
Not like you're going to take a nap. But anyways, the one she really likes is, the shade is called Promise, and it's like a really pretty baby pink.
Yeah, it's real pretty.
So it just kind of like
looks real natural.
But these are the creamiest, most pigmented cream blushes I have ever seen. I hands down would recommend, if you're in the market for a cream blush, I would just go straight to this. Like this company, this Illamasqua. They have a very wide array of shades. I really like this one for the winter time. It's a very creamy.
Real pretty.
I mean, I would blend that out, but just to show you, it's a very pretty, deeper magenta pink. But when you blend it out, it's going to give you that. Well, that's a lot. See, that's a lot. That's like one swatch.
You don't hardly use any.
That's enough for like 15 faces.
Yeah.
But it's going to give you like a really pretty berry glow.
And it stays on. It's going nowhere. So, and the other item that I have to have, because my eyebrows, I don't know, when I get older, it seems like my eyebrows are either changing color or falling out or something.
She has none. We draw her
much more difficult to get them to have a nice brow at this stage of life. So, anyways, by the encouragement of my daughter here, she said I needed one of these Anastasia Brow Wiz. And boy, it is a whiz. Has a retractable for the brow, for the color. And then it has the brush.
The spoolie, which is a one-of-a-kind spoolie. It's a smaller spoolie, but it's just dense enough and just coarse enough that it can really pull the hair right through your brows to make it look more natural. Because, I mean, you draw it on to get the shape, but then you drag the spoolie through the hairs to kind of soften up the look. And they have a good shade range for, I mean, there's like 5 or 6 different colors, so you can really find the brow color that you need. And if you dye your hair, of course, then you might need to change it. But you can really control the color by either lightening the pressure or deepening the pressure to make them darker or lighter, depending on whether it's been 8 weeks and you need to color your hair again or not.
Yes.
So.
And then the last thing I put on, of course, is lip color. And one of the favorites, there's a few others, but one of the most recent favorites is the MAC lipsticks. And the color I'm wearing today is New York Apple, very pretty color.
Like a red berry color.
Yeah, almost like cranberry in a way.
It kind of has a little bit of an iridescence to it, maybe not iridescence, but a little bit of a, I don't know,
very creamy, moisturizing, which I like to have moisturizing lipsticks on at this time, especially at this time of year, because it's drier. And I like it to feel like I have something on there, moisture on there. And this apple one is a real pretty color, specifically even at this time of year when I was dressing up for Christmas parties. I wore this color.
Yeah, it's a really pretty, berries and reds, you think holiday and winter time. So I also really like that color. So I think that is all of my mother's favorites. Thumbs up this video if you like this and if you'd like to see more videos featuring special guests. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed. I hope you guys have a fabulous day today.